how was it having so many siblings? Amazing. Okay, so there's pros and cons to it, obviously, but I have many, many good memories of having that many siblings. And obviously, there's going to be times that we fought. Yes, we did fight and we did argue. And sometimes some of the siblings would create kind of like a little pack where it was like, I got your back, you got my back. And they would like kind of gang up against another sibling if they were not part of it. So I was actually one of those kids that was a troublemaker, and a lot of times I got blamed for things that weren't actually my fault, but because I pushed the lines and broke the rules, I got in trouble for a lot of things. But it did teach me a lot of things too. It taught me how to get smarter with what I was doing, with what I was trying to get away with. An example is after my twin and I had become members of the church, she was dating this guy from another part of Ohio, and they got in trouble with the church and they got shunned with the church. Well, during that same time, I was doing things too, but I did not get shunned for them. And that's because I was smarter in how I was doing things and didn't get caught. And my twin goes, how is it that I'm getting punished for something and you're not? And what you did was worse in their eyes. But I was just better at sneaking around and hiding things. But some of my favorite memories are from, sitting, the entire family sitting around the dinner table, and everybody is in a good mood, telling jokes and laughing. And we also played a lot of board games. And one of my favorite memories is actually a game called Memory. And so what we would do is take the cardboard boxes from cereal boxes like Corn Flakes and Cheerios, and we would cut these cardboard cards in like little rectangles, and on the other side where it was plain, we would write something on there, and then we would have this huge pile of cardboard cards. And I mean, I'm talking about hundreds of cards that we created, and then we would play Memory. And that's one of my favorite memories. And then there's always going to be rivalry between certain siblings. I got bullied a lot for things, and did it affect me? Yes, of course it did, but I've also healed from a lot of things, so I think that's pretty normal for a lot of siblings. But so overall I would say it's a really, really good experience growing up with that many siblings. And there's always going to be the good with the bad, but I like to focus on the good. So unfortunately, I haven't seen a lot of my siblings that are still Amish for years now. 4 of us left, and I do see the other 3 siblings that left as well, about once a year, because we don't live in the same states. But the ones that are still at home, I don't see them very often, and about the only time that I would ever see them is if they were at my mom's when I visit my mom. So there you have it. Yes, we did fight and argue, and we got in trouble a lot.